Well, in a big development, former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been granted a pre-arrest bail by the Islamabad High Court. This comes a day after PTI Chief was booked under the Anti-Terrorism Act for threatening police, judiciary and other state institutions at his Islamabad rally on Saturday. A petition filed by PTI's legal team stated that Khan was a target of the ruling government for his fearless criticism and extremely bold and blunt stance against corruption. The plea further alleged that the government had decided to cross all limits to arrest Imran Khan under false accusations. Earlier today, in a major show of support, hundreds of Imran Khan supporters gathered outside his house. The supporters gathered after reports suggested that former Pakistan Prime Minister may face arrest. The development came after Imran Khan, during a rally in Islamabad on Saturday, threatened to file cases against top police officials and a female additional sessions judge for the arrest of his close aide, Shahbaz Gill. The FIR says that Khan, in his speech, had terrorized and even threatened top officials with the aim to stop them from performing their functions. Pakistan's Media Regulatory Authority has also banned the broadcasting of live speeches of former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan. The authority issued a statement on Saturday saying that Khan's recorded speech would only be permitted to be aired after an effective monitoring and editorial control. Despite the ban, Imran Khan held a similar rally in Rawalpindi on Sunday. PTI Chief made a series of allegations against the neutrals, a term he uses to allude to the military establishment, saying that they were allegedly responsible for the ongoing crackdown of his party.
Are you neutral or not? Let us know. Or if you're not neutral, then why? Why are you harming our country? If you have to stand with these people, do you think the Pakistan nation who calls them thieves and robbers for the last 30 years will forget? Because today you support them. The Pakistan nation will not accept them as rulers. Do you think the Pakistan nation will not consider them as thieves? Absolutely not. This is also damaging your image.
During the rally, he once again slammed the ruling coalition for the arrest of Shahbaz Gill. He reiterated his claim that Gill has been subjected to physical torture, including sexual violence in custody.
They arrested Shahbaz Gill. They kidnapped him. They took him into custody, stripped and beaten. I did not know for 3 days. When my lawyers visited him, they explained how badly the police beat him.
Imran Khan's close aide, Shahbaz Gill, was arrested in a sedition case on August 9th after he made controversial remarks against the Pakistan Army on television. He was arrested on charges of colluding with a private television news channel in carrying out anti-state propaganda. Well, for more on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Mallick is now joining us live from Islamabad. Anas, good to see you. What's the latest on this? There were fears that Imran Khan may face arrest. Tell us what's happening now and what to watch out for in the coming days regarding this fiasco.
Well, what we know so far, Eric, is that Imran Khan has been granted a protective bail until the 25th of August. He vows, or rather his party men vow, that they will be moving for quashment of the FIR under the Anti-Terror Act before the Anti-Terror Code. We're yet to see that being done. And that is that. So Imran Khan, at this point of time, he is of the opinion that this is a frivolous FIR, that he will be contesting the case. He's right now, he has that legal cover in that Anti-Terror Act case where he is said to have allegedly threatened a sitting judge and 2 policemen. So right now he has that protection under the ambit of law. On the other hand, we saw that scores of his supporters thronged into near his residence or the roads leading to his residence late last night. I was outside, we were reporting from there, and we saw most mostly families which were outside, and they said that they would be resisting. They're there to in solidarity and to resist any possible efforts to arrest Imran Khan as and when they're made by the police. But what we saw was increased deployment of the police, the FC paramilitary as well. Today, a short while back, Imran Khan got out of his house after he was granted that protective bail, and right now he's en route to a party seminar on the role of judiciary and free media. Eric?
Anas, I know you've said this before, but what are the ramifications if the former Prime Minister is indeed arrested?
Well, it's a gamble at this point of time, and that is what we're seeing, that why is the government being cautious? Because late last night, everything was in place. It was practically game, set, match to arrest Imran Khan until the coalition partners intervened, and was, as what we know, is that Asif Ali Zardari, the Pakistan People's Party co-chairperson and former president, he opposed the idea of arresting Imran Khan, though the government badly wanted that. We've seen the Interior Minister saying that. We've seen him saying, the Interior Minister quoting the Prime Minister as well, saying that the Prime Minister also wants Imran Khan arrested. So it's a gamble at this point of time, because we're seeing Imran Khan and his party, they continue to be pulling huge number of crowds. Just yesterday there was an election in Karachi, about 1800 kilometers from where I am in Islamabad, and his party candidate clinched victory. So the popularity graph doesn't seem to go down, and that is why it is concerning for the government that in case if they arrest him, what will be the public backlash, a trailer of which we saw last night, where hundreds or scores of supporters thronged the area where Imran Khan resides, and they were there in order to resist any such move. So what if he's arrested in actuality? What will be the public backlash? Whether we'll be seeing more and more protests, prolonged protests, whether it will be citywide or countrywide, that is something that has to be assessed, and that is why we're seeing that the government is being, at least prima facie, being a bit cautious. Eric?
Right, it's a wait-and-see situation. Thank you very much, Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Mallick, for talking to us today. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.